Okay, well this morning's webinar is talking about 4 tricks for a smarter website. And my name is Meg Cott. I'm a Shortcuts educator. I've been in the salon industry since '99 and I've been with Shortcuts for over 2.5 years now. I'm just going to kind of click through here and get started. Just kind of as an FYI, your speakers must be turned on to hear me. My microphone is turned on. Everyone else has been automatically muted. During this webinar, the duration will be about 30 minutes plus some additional time for Q&A. And I'll be reviewing questions at the end using the chat box. And I can kind of scroll back through the webinar so that if you have any questions, I can kind of help out there too. If you have any other questions after the webinar, you're more than welcome to post on our Facebook page. That's the best way to kind of get your questions answered after the webinar, or you can contact me, and my contact information is going to be available at the end of the webinar. I'm going to get started this morning with a YouTube video. This YouTube video is talking about social media and how appropriate that I'm going to be showing it to you on a YouTube video. I know that a lot of this information surprised me. I know that it's going to surprise you, and it's just talking about the internet in 60 seconds. A little pause happened there. Oh, it's buffering. Give it a second. So that was a ton of really great information, and I know that I'm on the internet a lot, and I don't know if I just didn't realize that people are on the internet as much as they are, or if I was kind of in another land as far as how often people are on there. So the importance of having a good website that attracts not only new business but attracts your existing business is really important. So some of the things that we're going to be talking about today is, how to attract new business and really utilize your website to increase your numbers and increase, the value of that. Now, all of these tips are good for your existing website, or if you're planning on developing a new website, these tips will also be really great to help you and kind of give you a direction for that. We're going to be talking about creative ways to get more online bookings. If you have the Shortcuts online booking system, you know that your clients know about it, but really are they using it, and how many new clients are you getting from those online booked appointments? How to increase your email address count. Hopefully a lot of you are sending out emails. Maybe some of you are sending out newsletters. But where do you get those newsletter email addresses from your existing clients? It's also important to get email addresses from probably potential clients as well. Showcasing your client reviews is super important as well. You want to make sure that when a potential client comes to your website, are they seeing what your other clients are seeing? It's super important to make sure that your potential clients are seeing what your existing clients are seeing about your business. Also track your online advertising. So you have clients that, visit your website regularly, and do you know how many visitors you have? Do you know what they're looking at? A lot of people, create these websites and they don't really know what their clients or potential clients are interested in. So a lot of you may or may not book online, but when you go to somebody's website, is it easy to see if they have online booking? So I have a do. You do want to make sure that your online booking is right there. So we do want to make sure that it is a big part of your main home screen. And this is someone's home screen here. And you can see that you can, right when you go to it, it says click here to schedule your next appointment. You don't want to have your potential client or guest have to look for your online booking site here. So right here on this particular one, I blocked them out just so that, they are a business. And right here, very, very small, I don't know if you guys can even read it, but it has an online booking. But it's very difficult to see. It doesn't pop out at me. It doesn't say book now kind of thing. Here's another one. We have right here in the middle section here, we have a large image. And this is one of those that's kind of scroll through here. So the first picture is something, and then the next picture is another image. And one of their images is actually their online booking, which is really awesome, because if a client is just kind of staring at this page and then it all of a sudden pops up on their page, they'll be able to see that they can book online. Down here at the bottom, these are also their page tabs. And you can see that they have booking online right here. So this is a big do where you have a page that you're looking at and it's bold and it's big, but you also have the online booking down here at the bottom. Now, a don't would be, and it was difficult for me to find a page without, just demonstrating without having this here, where if you have it scrolling and you don't have it somewhere else. So if someone comes to your page and your pictures are scrolling through, you want to make sure that you do have this somewhere else. Another thing that you want to do with your online booking is right here you see how they have book your first visit online. Well, if I click on these buttons up at the top, it's in the same place on every single page, which is really important, because if I'm looking at this page here and I say, oh, now I'm ready to book online, it's just right there looking at me. So it doesn't matter which page I am on the website, the online booking link is on every single page, and I'm able to book my appointment whenever I need to. You know, as an internet user, that you don't like to play hide and seek in what you're looking for. And if I'm looking for online booking, you want it right there. You want to make it easy for your clients or your potential clients. And let's talk about those potential clients. When they come to the website, what is your ultimate prize? To find out what their information is. So your ultimate prize as a website, as a store, is to capture that lead. You want to be a lead generator. Your website has to generate leads for your business. So you have a website out there, but do you know who's going to that website? If you don't allow them to fill out information, and if you don't let them, put in their name, put in their address, or rather email address, you're losing out on that big time. 99% of salon and spa websites don't have a sign up here to receive monthly newsletters, or if they do, are they really tracking them? So with Set and Forget, we actually have a link that you could put on your website that will allow you to put that information on there. So I'm just going to go into GCast. So as I log into GCast, and I don't know if you were on the last webinar that I was doing, but GCast did get a facelift here, and if you want to see the webinar, you can just view that information here. But as far as putting that information on your website, I'm going to go under admin. And then in admin, down at the bottom of the screen, you have your resources, and you have that special links. And a lot of you may be familiar with the special links button here, but we usually kind of just go into the trackable. But this special is actually a really great spot to pause on because it's an opt-in option that you're able to put this code on your website. So this code here, you would just copy and paste it. Now, if you have a web designer, you would want them to copy and paste it onto your website. And what it does is it puts in boxes. It puts in fill in the blank boxes for your potential clients to fill out. You have your first name, your family name, address. Now, if you don't like this particular formatting, there is this formatting down here at the bottom too. So here we have, it could be horizontal like this, or rather vertical. Down here, we also have some additional registration options. So you're able to customize it to be the way that you need it to be to gather that information. So again, you want to just copy this information. You can right-click on it and then go in and copy it. Another thing that you have up here at the top is how it says, please remember to send the opt-in member email under system emails. So this opt-in member email is an email that will go out to these clients that have signed up for your newsletter. So if I click on system emails, and then I want to look at that opt-in member email, and now I'm able to see who those emails are from, and what's the name. So same kind of information as far as who the emails are coming from and also the name. So you could put in your company name here. And then we have the template here. So in order to edit the template, you just click on there, and then you're able to put in the template that you want for those potential clients to get. So they get My Clinic, and then you have that particular email. And this is definitely customizable. So this is a great way to say, hey, come in and see us and get 20% off your next service. And you know what? We have all of this other information down at the bottom so that you're able to get into their inbox without spamming, without just sending out an email to random people. These people that have logged into your website, they've filled out the information, they want to come to your store. They want to check you out. But let's give them something to entice them to come back for more. Okay. And I'm just going to go back into our PowerPoint here. So that's the GCAS website. That's putting in your website, getting potential clients' information. Okay. And then as far as showcasing your client reviews, you do want to toot your own horn. So now we have websites out there that are Yelp, that are City Search, that your clients are going to because they want to see what people are saying about your business. You want to get them to your website. You have them on your website. What now? Definitely, you know, share your reviews. Share what your clients are saying about you. If you have the Spotlight portion of SMART, then you already have this. You may be already posting it on your Facebook, and maybe you're sharing those reviews with your staff to, you know, improve your customer service. But what about those clients that are going to your website? Testimonials definitely affect many customers' decisions to visit a new business. You know that. You go to Yelp, you go to City Search. Posting those guest endorsements that address the integrity of your business and quality will say to potential clients, visit us to get the same experience. And you definitely want to update your reviews regularly. You don't want to have old reviews on there saying maybe there's a stylist that, you know, left the store. You want to make sure that that stylist name is not a part of your reviews. Okay. So to put your reviews on your website, we're going to go into the Shortcuts console. So you're all familiar, I hope, with the Shortcuts console. This is where you're able to review a lot of your Shortcuts smart pieces, where you have your Spotlight, and we're going to go into that in a minute. You have your Anywhere, your online booking settings, your scorecard, and some additional client information. So we're going to go into Spotlight. And in Spotlight, over here on the right-hand side, you have that My Website plugin. Then we have our reviews to display. So you're able to customize how your clients see your reviews. Here we have the reviews to display is I'm showing 3 reviews at a time. I'm loading 20 reviews. I'm scrolling through every 10 seconds. If your web designer wants to do a customized layout, they're able to do a customized layout. Use SEO microdata. So I'm not sure if you know everyone out there knows what SEO microdata is, but what this is it's actually the ability to post your reviews in search for Google. So Google uses SEO microdata to find information out there on the internet. So this is asking, do you want your reviews to show up on the internet? So if I, as a consumer, am searching for, a really awesome stylist, I could search really awesome stylist, and a review that you put on your website that says, Jackie is a really awesome stylist, that is going to show up on the search. So using the SEO microdata is really important to get those reviews even more so out there for potential clients to see. Review character limit is set at 200. This is just by default. What this will do is it will actually cut off a review at 200 characters. So if someone, has something really great to say, but they keep on going and going, and you sometimes get those kind of people that keep on going, right? That will cut them off at 200 characters, which is a really great idea because I know that, sometimes my attention span is a little bit short, and I want to see if it's great customer service, I'm going to read that in the first 2 lines. My Website plugin code. So this is the code that is going to be put onto your website. Over here on the right-hand side, we can generate it, and then you have that code. I know that's a lot of different information there, but you want to provide this to your web designer, and your web designer will be able to post it on your website, and then you're able to share reviews on your website through the Spotlight tool. So you do want to provide this to them. And this is also a great opportunity for me to say, I understand that, business owners don't know a lot about websites. I know that I don't know a lot about websites. So if your web designer is needing any questions as far as assistance putting this information on their website, maybe it's not appearing the way that he wants it or she wants it, please reach out to us for assistance, and we'll be happy to help your designer put this information on your website the best that we're able. Okay, so that's the plugin that you would put on there. So a lot of great ways that you can kind of utilize the Shortcuts tools and make your website smarter, right? So back on this PowerPoint here, and let's talk about tracking. So a lot of companies have websites, but they're really not taking full advantage of those websites, the information that they're getting from what they're putting on the internet. Do you know how many people are on your website? Do you know where they came from? Do you know what they're looking at? How do they interact with your website when they're there? And how many people come to your online booking page and actually make an appointment? So these are all really great questions to ask yourself about your particular website. So I want to go into kind of Google Analytics. And Google Analytics is a free service offered by Google that generates detailed statistics about the visitors to your website. So a lot of this information that I'm sharing with you today is actually from the website, and you're able to go there, just Google Analytics, right? Google Analytics can track the visitors from all referrers including search engines, display advertising. They have a pay-per-click network, email marketing, digital collateral. So you'll really see what your clients are doing or what your potential clients are doing when they go to your website. They also have services that help you see what your websites are doing and whether or not your goals are being met. Goals could be, for you, could be sales, it could be leads, it could be viewing a specific page, or it could be downloading a particular file. So it's a really great tool to track what your clients or potential clients are doing. It measures activity when it happens. So you'll be able to see how many people are on your site right now. You'll know whether your new content is popular or whether a promotion that you're doing is driving traffic to your website. You'll see the immediate effects of tweets or blog posts. So if you tweet about something and you want them to go to your website, you'll be able to see as far as what time your peak visits were. You'll also see different reports that analyze the path a visitor is taking. So you'll be able to see, well, are they going to the home page? From the home page, where are they going? Are they going to the features page? Are they going to sign in? Are they creating an account? That sort of thing. Also with Google Analytics, you're able to track your online booked appointments. So from your website, who is going to the online booking page? And then from there, who's booking appointments? How many visitors are you having on your online booking page? And are they booking appointments? Are they getting to a particular page and stopping there, or do they continue to book? So those are all really great questions as far as, you know, maybe your online booking isn't where you want it to be, but are people going there? So with the console, we actually have an area that will allow you to track with this Google Analytics. So from our trusty console page here, I'm just going to go back to start. And in the Book Me settings, sometimes it takes a second. Down here, we have this Google Analytics tracking number. So from your Google Analytics account, it will provide you a tracking number, and you can put your tracking number in here. Then you can really see the value of your online booking page. Are they going there? Maybe they get to the service selection and they stop. Maybe you've requested that they put in their credit card information and they stop booking the appointment there. All really, really useful information to, you know, encourage your clients or maybe see where they're being discouraged. The other option that we give you with the online booking is AdWords. So AdWords is another service that Google provides that you can use with analytics or without analytics. But what AdWords is it's a feature that can post on Google. So you know when you go to Google and you're on your Google page, and over on the right-hand side it shows this yoga for beginners, and it's offering specials. That's what the AdWords is. And so the AdWords will allow you to post specials on Google, and it's a per-click feature, so it's something that you do actually pay for. And you're able to say, I only want to spend $10 a day on these ads, and it will put those ads on there, and then every time someone clicks on it, it kind of takes it out of that $10 allowance. AdWords is only available for paying customers. If you use this AdWords for your business, you could attach it to your online booking, and then you're able to see, okay, after they've booked that appointment, where are they going from there? Are they going to click on this AdWords, and are they going to be interested in that certain promotion? So this is just another service that Google provides. We find that Google is one of the easier services out there to use, and that's why we've kind of partnered up with them. And then here we have the console again. and then you have that AdWords conversion code. So if I go back onto that site, same spot under site settings, you have the Google Analytics conversion code. So again, these are just tools that we are suggesting that you do to kind of make your website a little bit smarter and more friendly to those customers or potential customers, right? Your leads that visit your website. Okay, so we went over a lot of different options that you're able to use and make your website smarter. We've looked at ways to get you more booked appointments. We looked at increasing your email address count utilizing the set and forget feature. We looked at showcasing your client reviews. You're using Spotlight, so why not use those Spotlight reviews that you get and put them on your website. You do want to toot your own horn. You do want to say, look how great I am. You need to be a client of mine. And then we also looked at tracking your online advertising today. Okay, we do have additional webinars coming up. I just want to share with you the It Suits You website. So on this It Suits You website, we always have new training events. So you can go in there and you can see what training events are coming up. If you have any questions, please feel free to write in the chat box and I'll answer them for you. So these are the next coming ones, getting new clients online. And then we also have shortcuts tools to empower employees. So these webinars are coming up and they are free to you. They're free to your friends too. So you don't need to have shortcuts to watch these reviews. And they're also really great for your staff. So really getting your staff involved with the industry out there and giving them some great ideas on what they can do to improve their business. My name is Meg Cott again. If you have any questions for me, you can email me at meg.cott@shortcuts.net. You can also post any questions that you have on our Facebook page at facebook.com/shortcutsusa, and then you can also visit our website. Okay. And again, if you have any questions, just let me know. I'll be here for a little bit so that I can answer them. This is also a great way to share with your website designer too. So we are going to be putting it on that It Suits You website. And if you registered for today, then I will also send you the link so that you can share that information with your website designer so that you're able to get them to make your website a little bit smarter. It doesn't look like anyone has any questions for me today. So I'd like to thank everyone for joining us today. And again, this will be on the It Suits You website. So you'll be able to take a look at it a little bit later and also share it with your web designer so that they are able to help you with that too. Thank you guys. Have a great day.